Welcome to Group First, one of the UK's shiniest and most exciting property development specialists. In the last decade, this bright and bold organisation has turned over more than £1 billion and carved itself a niche as a provider of a unique form of investment to suit virtually any budget, like Man Island, here in Liverpool's Albert Docks. Here are the defining values of Group First. Light, space, fit and finish, quality, imagination, flair, pure design. And this creates an extraordinary building which generates an extraordinary return for investors, but also an extraordinary experience for the people who live here. Group First have rolled out 28 high-end developments like this over the last decade. And it's worth saying that this was finished in the jaws of the worst property recession since the Second World War. Yet here it is, a spectacular building, beautifying the Liverpool skyline. This is no ordinary building, and this is no ordinary property company. Here's the thought: to stand at ground level those years ago and say, this is it, this is the spot, this is where we need to build our building, because people will want to live here. They will want this incredible, to die for location. And that's a judgment call that takes skill. That's special. This is a typical Man Island apartment, and here the split is 50% investors and 50% owner-occupiers. But the traditional property development model of build the building and then disappear, that's not applicable here. Group First own the freehold. They let the building, they manage the building, they employ all the management and support staff, they even clean the windows. This is a company that's all about people, all about creating opportunities, empowering them, providing jobs, employment, making wealth for people, putting things back into the community. This is property development at its purest. Group First also have a large and Catholic collection of commercial properties, hotels, self-storage facilities, business parks and business centres. There are 12 of these across the northwest and another 50 planned in the next 12 years. All of them are sited to prime communication networks and are perfect for virtually any business. And here you are again, more Group First core values embedded in the business centres. It's bright, it's light, it's stylish, it's cutting edge, it's clean, it's affordable. Why wouldn't you want to come and work here? The core value here that really matters to investors and tenants alike is that it is desirable. Simple as that. Ah, I hear you say, wonderful corporate values. But what's in it for me? Well, as an investor, you get a 250-year lease on the property space, and then a guaranteed return of 6% for the first 3 years, plus it's all SIPS and SAS approved. So you won't just be beefing up the value and the yield of your pension, you will be providing a lovely working space for all these shiny, happy people. So much better than unit trusts or the stock exchange. And it's hands-off too. All the day-to-day stuff is done by the experienced management teams. All you have to do is sit back and enjoy those really rather impressive returns. And here's a division of Group First that really is shining brightly. Store First, self-storage. Over the last decade, UK self-storage companies have shown the highest growth and yields of any area of the commercial property market. That's why you've seen them springing up all over the place, literally like dandelions after rain. And you can understand why, because 3,750 is all it takes to buy one of these. It is the easiest and most affordable entry into the commercial property market. The really unique thing about the Store First business model is that it adds value at lots and lots of levels. And it's not just value for the investor, it's value for the consumer as well. So it's not just about storage. You get free Wi-Fi, free breakout areas, free boardrooms, free van collection for your staff, free PO box number if you want it. So that's why lots and lots of fledgling businesses are running their operations from places like this for as little as £10 a week. So this is perfect for the new small business economy and perfect for investors who want a safe, solid and guaranteed return. You get a 250-year lease. In the first 2 years, you get a guaranteed return of 8%. In years 5 and 6, up to 12%. There are upward-only rental reviews. It's all SIPs approved, and there are even breakout clauses every 2 years. Now, in these wicked times, you tell me, how many other investments are there out there that give you an annual growth of 8%? Gold? And here's another bright idea from Group First. You don't need me to tell you that in the UK we have a parking space crisis, but I bet you didn't know that each of us every year spends 6 days looking for a car parking space. And motoring organisations say that by 2030 there are going to be another 39 million cars on the road. So the big question is, where are all those cars going to park? Park First, that's where. Another forward-thinking investment idea from Group First. Because here's the thing, as a society, all we want are reasonably priced, friendly, helpful, well-lit, well-managed urban car parks, but we haven't got them. So this has to be an area that's going to grow and grow. All of Park First car parks are in prime city sites, close to shopping centres and business districts. All have 24-hour CCTV with customer and vehicle safety and security a key value. And as well as shopping and consumer parking, there's space for office and business contract parking too. This is urban parking reinvented with the usual Group First culture of adding value and excellence. And this is a market where demand handsomely outstrips supply, and there's a guaranteed return of 8% in the first 2 years. This is clever stuff. You could almost call it a concrete investment. So, Group First, a company that's most definitely on a roll. And they're on a roll because they can spot growth areas like car parks, like business centres, like self-storage. And they understand that when it comes to residential build, it's all about that meticulous, heart-stopping attention to detail. And that's what makes this remarkable company stand out. Their corporate culture is all about excellence. Excellence in design, build, values, ideas and investment returns. And most important, looking after the customer. The world's changed, and these days you simply can't attract wise investors by being just second-rate. Group First have first-class core values and offer first-class returns. Oh, and one more very important thing. Group First is all about people, all about empowering them to make the very best decisions and provide industry-leading standards in whatever they do. Energy, experience and expertise are the hallmarks of Group First, and that's why they're one of the shining lights of the property investment industry. If you want to know more, and I really think you should, ring the number on the screen or visit the Group First website. Group First, investing in excellence.